brothers and sisters. The Bible tells us in the book of Genesis chapter 1 that God created heaven, the earth, animals, the sun, the moon, and everything else that exists. And that is by the words from his mouth that he created all these things. Unlike everything else that God created, he created we human beings in his image and after his likeness, which means that we have the power to create the kind of life we want for ourselves by always professing these words. The Bible confirms it in the book of Proverbs chapter 18, verse 20 and 21. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Let me repeat that. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. That means there is power in the tongue. And that we will live with the consequences of what we say. So we should be always careful and mindful of what we say. Because it's what we say that happens most of the time, because there is so much power in the tongue. The Bible also tells us in the book of Romans chapter 10, verse 9 and 10, that we are put right with God by believing that God raised Jesus from death and by believing that Jesus is Lord. But that it is by confessing Jesus as Lord that we are saved. That's how powerful the tongue is. That's how important it is for us to confess. That's how powerful the tongue is. There is so much power in your tongue. So always use your tongue to talk positively, regardless of the circumstances in which you see yourself or the situation of things. Always talk positively for yourself and for others.